Federal agents, ICE, HSI, are officers. They are agents of law enforcement. If you box them in with vehicles, it is reasonable for them to believe that they are being ambushed and that this could end in a deadly situation. And it's reasonable for them to use force based on those conditions. Do not box in any law enforcement officer. You are breaking the law when you do that. And you are putting yourself in danger. Following law enforcement agents around. The question is why? What do you plan on doing? It's also reasonable for them to believe that you're eventually going to do harm to them. If you ram any vehicle, especially that one that contains law enforcement agents, and that's any law enforcement, local, state, federal, county, and you do this intentionally, this is considered deadly force. Deadly force is anything that can cause great bodily harm or death. When you plow into a vehicle that contains law enforcement agents, you're using deadly force. And they can use deadly force in response to stop you. We need to be clear about these laws. We cannot become a society where we just decide to take everything in our own hands and start to commit crimes against law enforcement. It is a crime. You may not like what they're doing. I can understand that there's a lot of emotions out there, but that does not mean that you get to commit a crime, especially one that could lead to deadly force. We need to keep everyone safe. Our responsibilities when it comes to federal agents, and I've been asked these questions, we do not interfere with the duties and responsibilities of federal agents. We don't have to agree with it. It doesn't matter. You don't have to agree with it. We do not interfere with their orders. And when they go out to carry out their orders, they will do that the way that they're trained to do it and their understanding of what it is they have to do.
Now, allegedly, inside sources tell me that you're going to use your $840 million in cash bonds to try and get reelected. Well, I'm here to tell you that that's not happening. I am demanding a forensic audit from Pam Bundy and Kash Patel for you to come here, for you guys to come here and do a forensic audit on the mayor of Chicago. We have been calling for the Attorney General and the leader of the FBI for months now. Please do not forget about us. Harboring illegal aliens in America who commit crimes is a violation of the Constitution. I hope Trump and his team are listening and take action as soon as possible. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much for your comments.
You're not only the most incompetent mayor, you're the most progressive mayor, you're the most woke mayor in the city of Chicago. Where's the revenue going to go? Is it going to go to the deficit because of your math, or is it going to go to the illegals that you love so much? So here's the thing. What's going to happen is this. You are going to go to prison before you get elected out of office. You was over there in Congress sweating yourself to death. Didn't know how much that you gave to the illegal. $600 million that you put in their pockets at the time. You protect these illegal more than you protect the women of Chicago. You protect the illegals more than the blacks in Chicago. You protect the illegals more than the children who've been victimized and stuff of crime. Either you're close friend with the devil or you're sleeping with the devil. I don't know.
I don't even talk to you no more. I have no respect for you. You're raggedy.
Wow.
Your administration is raggedy. The Democratic Party is detrimental to America. And you, by far, have continued to let it just do whatever because you don't care, because you done stole so much money, right? And you done went down to Congress and lied under oath because you were just an idiot. You are a weak man. You are a traitor. Please bring in ICE because we are under attack.
You all invaded our communities in our city, in our state with illegal aliens. And I'm telling you right now, we're taking our city back. Yeah. Everybody gonna feel safe. Everybody gonna be prosperous. Not just one, everybody, the whole Chicago. Chicago is going to flip red until our almighty God.
All right, so I had to play that for y'all because apparently something just now came out where the mayor of Chicago just now established an ICE-free zone. He wrote an executive order to establish this. I'm going to play this, then we're going to have a good conversation, man. I don't know why he's resisting the help so much, but he is. I don't know who's pushing him to do this, but it's happening, and it's weird. Thank God I don't live in Chicago, man. Y'all check this out.
From a lot of rank-and-file Chicago cops who say that they are outraged that they were ordered to stand down after federal agents were attacked. The communication for the stand down appears to have come from the chief of patrol himself over the communications platform with the Office of Emergency Management and Communication, reading very clearly, no units will respond to this. Multiple police sources have confirmed that that message is authentic, and it is backed up by audio of the stand-down order.
Now, y'all heard that. Police were told to stand down in Chicago.
So the chief of patrol clear everybody up. We're not responding over there.
All right, and 999, just to confirm, 39th Police in Kedzie, they were saying that they were being surrounded by that large crowd, and they were requesting the police were not sending. I'm waving off all the cars heading to 39th Police in Kedzie.
Wow.
Again, those are the orders we're being given.
Now, the official statement from Chicago Police Department reads, CPD responded to the scene to document the incident. CPD officers were also on the scene to maintain public safety and traffic control. It happened in Brighton Park. The scene was triggered when two individuals allegedly rammed a Border Patrol vehicle with their cars. Border Patrol agents shot the driver of one of the allegedly attacking vehicles. The drivers are now charged federally, but the incident triggered a riot. That's when the calls for help went out. Now, Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson just moments ago dodged questions about whether that order tracks back to him, but he says he doubts the narrative of the Border Patrol agents.
They claimed it was defensive fire, but frankly, we cannot trust anything that comes out of the administration. We have a rogue, reckless group of heavily armed mass individuals roaming throughout our city that are not accountable to the people of Chicago. Their actions put all Chicagoans at risk.
And we knew this was coming, but the Illinois Attorney General has just made it official. The state of Illinois is now suing the Trump administration, claiming that the president is using American soldiers to punish his political enemies.
Now, this is weird because it's getting worse and worse and worse. And we got actual illegal immigrants throwing bottles and rocks and smoke bombs and whatnot at federal officers.
Chicago Brandon Johnson has signed an executive order that prohibits federal immigration enforcement agents from using city-owned spaces. This is Brandon Johnson just moments ago.
They are taking police resources that should be in our neighborhoods, serving Chicagoans and diverting them to deal with the chaos that they are causing. We need ICE out of our city. They told us that this was about the worst of the worst. In reality, they are going after anyone who objects to families being ripped apart and community members being disappeared. ICE lies and people die. We cannot allow this to continue. We must take action more drastic than what we have taken before, because what we are seeing is a more radical attempt to undermine our democracy. And today we are signing an executive order aimed at reining in this out-of-control administration. The order establishes ICE-free zones. That means that city property and unwilling private businesses will no longer serve as staging grounds for these raids.
All right, so this is ratcheting up, and both sides using whatever legal leverage they think that they have. The White House administration maintains that they have the supremacy clause, and that if they're enforcing immigration law, that's what the law says.
Yeah, two hot spots at the moment. Portland is one, Chicago's the other. It really seems like you get the feeling of a slow boil, right? It just builds day after day and week after week.
Yeah, it's getting worse and worse. Now, the Daily Wire's Matt Walsh is calling on Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson to be arrested immediately for engaging in treasonous conspiracy after he signed this executive order creating the ICE-free zones. I want to hear what you guys have to say about this in the comments, guys. Let me know with nothing but brutal honesty. It's getting worse and worse. It's getting worse and worse. And what we're doing, we're sending mixed messages to these individuals, letting them know that they can do whatever they want here in our country. And that should never be the case. They should know that they have rules to follow, just like we have rules to follow. Period. It's really that simple. And I don't know why, if you're not doing it yourself, if you're not cleaning up your city yourself, then expect for the president to lend a hand, and you should welcome it. Period. Move out the way. Figure out how you can be helpful. But they're not doing that. And this is unfortunate. Y'all let me know whatever y'all want me to know in the comments, man. I'll see y'all in the next video. And don't forget, brutal honesty inside the comment section. All right. We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age, I don't care what skills or talents you have. Trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing. We have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week, and you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace.